Hello, sunshine. This is Shauna, also known as Creative Stitching Diva, and you are listening to Chronicles of a Crochet Diva podcast. Enjoy. Hey, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? What are we doing today? We are going to have fun with Celeste. How are you doing, Celeste?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
I am good. I am good. So, like I explained, we're going to just have a conversation. I'm not going to make it an interview type. It's going to just be a conversation. This is based off of just us two being crochet chicks and just doing what we do best. So, if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I have so much more content than that. I do specialize in my niche is craft but I do way more things than that. And just to get in the behind the scenes with other crochet artists, this is the platform for that. I don't see any other platform that do that either. But this is the platform for that. So subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. And thumbs up. Thumbs up. So let's get into this, right? I was doing a project the other day, and someone asked me, did I even ask you to be on here? And I'm like, she too busy for me. She always spitting out images and designs. I'm like, no. She too busy for me. She was like, why don't you just try? Just send her a message. So I said, okay. I sent you a message, and you actually responded really, really, really quick. So I'm like, okay, cool. She cool. I like her already. And because there's some people that's just really, really stuck up, don't want to be bothered, they're too busy and whatever. And I didn't get that energy from you. I love your work. What made you decide to crochet?
Well, I didn't know a thing about crocheting, and I was driving down the street. Well, I wasn't driving; my husband was driving, and we seen a house that burned down. And it was a dumpster, and on top of the dumpster, it was a bag of yarn. And I asked him to get it, and he climbed up there. Before he climbed up there, he said, "If I get this yarn, you're gonna make something." So that's what happened.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
You really wanted that yarn though.
I did.
But you didn't even know how to crochet.
Mm-mm.
No one around you knew how to crochet?
Nope. Nobody.
Get out of here. So YouTube taught you?
Well, I looked on YouTube and I couldn't understand, like, how I think I was doing single crochet when I first started with the 5mm hook. And I was just trying to do what they did, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't use YouTube to do it. So I just learned on my own. Well, I visualized the YouTube, but I did it on my own. Yeah, because I couldn't give it.
Wow. When did this happen? Like, how many years ago did you start?
Almost 6. Almost 6 years.
So you started almost around the same time I started. Almost. I started like 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my youngest is 11, so it was about 9 years ago I started. But I had 2 crochet mentors, and they were really on my back. I didn't use YouTube, but the fact that you didn't even have the mentors and you used YouTube very slightly, that right there is very impressive. So this is just a God-given gift.
Right. I believe so.
I believe it is.
That's why I seen that yarn.
Yeah, that's just really amazing, because if someone didn't introduce it to me and I didn't see their work continuously and see the possibilities, I wouldn't even think of crocheting, because I always thought of it as being a granny thing. Mm-hmm. I didn't think of it as being something that I would want to do and I can make it into something. So,
well, I like art, all kind of art. I like to paint. I like to draw. So, I like to work my hands. So I just figure I probably like to crochet.
Wow. So you do other things besides crochet?
Yeah, I paint. I used to draw real good, but now my daughter is better than me because I don't do it as much. But Yeah, I used to draw real well, but not no more. I draw okay now, but I paint and I reborn dolls. Have you
No.
heard of those? It's like dolls that kind of look
Oh
real.
yeah, reborn. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
used to make those. I used to paint those, but I kind of slowed down on that. I don't want to do that
Oh
anymore. It
wow,
was
you
too
were
hassle.
good.
Yeah,
Cause those dolls look really, really like well,
some dolls look good. My dolls was on the not that good side. I was learning.
yeah, I
Yeah.
bet you it was good
Mm-hmm.
compared to probably what I could do. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I can't draw at all. I can't. I don't even want to think about it because sometimes I try, but
Mm-hmm.
it just
I
doesn't
just be
work.
trying to do everything. I used to try to make jewelry. I used to try to make paper earrings, and I just to do in I make phone cases. I just was so busy with art. Like I like to do hands-on things.
So what's your sign?
Pisces.
I am too.
When your birthday?
March 11th.
Mine's February 22nd.
Get out of here. That's why we click. And that's why you're so creative because that's what Pisces are. Pisces are so creative and spontaneous and that's how you was able to get the crocheting like down pat
Mm-hmm.
cuz I looked into that. I'm like so big on zodiac. I'm like so big
But you
on
know what? I don't know because my daughter she do everything I used to do, and I think it's in her DNA. I don't think it has to do with the sign because she's a Leo. But I don't know what Leo's, but I know she does like everything I do, everything I did, and she could do it.
yeah, it could be in the DNA as well. And I know my son can draw. My son can draw very well, and he could do a couple of crafty things, but it's just not something he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a Libra. But I do know when it comes to Pisces, a lot of the Pisces that I know are very creative,
Yeah.
and our minds are like a little different than others.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, somebody said that's so dope. Yeah, so I was trying to look at your page before I even got on here so that I could go over some stuff with you. With it came down to your designs, but then we just spoke about it. I asked you, did you do any graph-ins? And you like, nah, that's something that I can't do. Because I was about
Mm-mm.
to say, don't mix the two. Please don't do that. Don't mix the two, please. But since you don't do it, I ain't gotta worry about it. Because
No.
you're gonna people don't realize sometimes leave well enough alone. A skirt needs to be a skirt. Pants need to be a pants.
Yeah,
And
and
sometimes
that's not
simple
my
is
lane. That old school.
yeah, but your stuff is cute the way it is. It does not need to be messed with. That basically doesn't need to be messed with. So, how did you decide to use your daughter for your model?
Well, I it was a hobby. It was just me doing things, and I was like, okay, I'm a paraplegic. I'm in a wheelchair, so a lot of things like even if I make myself a long jacket, it still don't look like how it will look standing up. It looked good, don't get me wrong, but it looked better standing. So I was just seeing if I can make shorts and just say like, try these on, girl. And that's how I started.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I was surprised that I could do it. So I said, let's take a picture so I can show my friends on Facebook, and it just grew.
Just grew, right?
Yeah.
I was in so I use crochet as like therapy.
Hmm.
It makes me feel better when I'm depressed or when even when I'm in pain. Some people think I'm crazy, but even when I'm in pain because I have a lot of medical issues
Hmm.
and I think it stems from breast cancer. And I also have RA, an autoimmune disorder. So when I decided to stop working, like
Hmm.
this became like a full time thing. I had to just go full time into crocheting. Crocheting
Hmm.
had to be our bread and butter. Is that something that you decided to do? Like that's your full time thing, or it's just a hobby?
Um, uh, it's a hobby, but I have sold things. I don't. It's not my bread and butter. I can do other stuff, but it's something I just like to do. Either if I
Right.
wasn't making any money off of it, I still would do it.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Because I was the reason why I said that is because a lot of people think that they could crochet and that's how they could make a living. But you need other avenues in order to make, your rent and eat and
Right, right.
utilities and to just live. You need more than just crochet. So that's something that I asked just about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that was something, then I really wanted to know. I want somebody to prove me wrong. You can't just
Right.
crochet clothes and think that you're gonna be able to make a living. So
And
I'm
one
ready for
is
someone
because
to
you
fight
can't
me about that.
crochet so much like what people want on demand. It's only just you, like it's hard to do that.
Exactly. But there's a lot of people who's portraying that that's what they do.
Mm.
There's a lot of people out here that portrays that they crochet their garments and that's what they make per month and that's how they keep their lifestyle. But yeah, from what I do, and I make blankets with photos on it and
Mm.
blankets with pictures and stuff on it, and I need to make a lot of them in order to keep up with my household.
Right, right.
So I just want somebody to prove me wrong and tell me, nah, I'm really doing this. I'm really selling all of these garments and I'm
If
keeping up
I
with my
could, I don't
household.
even think I would really want to because it's just a lot of work.
It
I,
is.
it's a lot of work to sell like that and can make it. I believe it can be done, but I can't do it. I can't do it.
Yeah. I at one point had no choice to do it
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not working now. So at one point in time, I had no choice but to bust my behind. But it's especially with a, I don't
Oh,
like
so
saying
did you
it, a
do it?
disability.
Like, did you do it? Like,
I
did you?
did,
Oh,
but
so it can be done.
no, 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 no. I did. See. I do graph hands. I
Uh,
made graphs as well, so that
oh,
also
okay,
helped.
okay,
I
okay,
did the patterns and I did the actual orders, the custom
okay,
orders. So both of them together did help
okay.
me out. But I
Yeah.
can't do it every single month.
See, I
Every
think that's what a lot of crochet like clothing designers do. They substitute the income with the pattern making and the outfits also.
You ever thought of making patterns?
Oh yeah, but I don't count. I don't. It's hard. It will be hard for me to do it. I would really have to think about what I'm making the first time and jot stuff down. And the way I go, I just go and it just when I'm think about making something or writing it down, I'm halfway finished with the thing, with the project, and I'd be like, could have wrote
I
that
do the
down.
same. That's why I said I can't do clothes. It's no
uh,
way possible. I tried. Don't get me wrong. I tried. I was like, that's it. I'm not doing no more graph hands. I'm going to do just clothes. And it didn't work out for me at all. It
and I
didn't
bought
work
a
out.
notebook and a pen. Well, I already had a pen, but I bought a notebook just to write things down.
It didn't
I
work.
think I got like one page, and it says uh, crochet whatever stitch I was using and decrease on row 28. Oh, and I was thinking like, what was I making? And that's it. So that's how far I got.
Girl, you could be killing it with it. That's passive income.
I
Passive
know.
income is basically what I use for my patterns, my graphs.
Mm,
You could be sleep and just making money because your stuff is dope. Like your stuff is really dope. But
thank
I
you.
mean, it's hard. Doing a pattern is hard because I
Especially when you
tried.
do it, you want to do it right. Yeah. A lot of people told me to go get some books and read, pattern books and read those. So
You know what
maybe.
you need? A mentor. You need a crochet mentor who does patterns, who can help you because I find that the books help, but sometimes we need like that one-on-one, like that girl, you need to do this, or girl,
Mm,
maybe you should do that, or you need like somebody you can have a dialogue with. And
mm,
there's some people that actually do classes, but I would be careful on who I would. I'm not gonna just do a class with somebody who's just started crocheting and
right.
think they know it all. I would do a class with someone who is very experienced. I know someone named Busy Peach. She does patterns, but I don't know if she teach, but she does patterns. And I was talking to her about something one day, and she just out of the blue was like counting, like she's good with numbers. So she's like counting, and she was like, well, maybe if you do it with this and that. And I'm like, I didn't even know I could do that. Like, I didn't even know. So
it's like I get how to make it. It's just that when I make it, the like for different size, that I guess I can do that too. I don't know. It's just it seemed like it would be so much work. Am I ready for that? Like, yeah.
only you would know that. Maybe like do something small, like a small, simple pattern.
Yeah.
Because I bet you that would go crazy. And just see how that works. And you get pattern testers who can test it, and that helps as well. A pattern tester. But that's something just to, bring in a little bit of cash every now and then, just because.
Right.
And it's not like you have to consistently um do it all the time. This is just basically on your own time. Man,
There's something I definitely wanted to, get into though.
yeah.
Because I'd rather do that than actually crocheting all day.
Crochet, right? Yeah, because at times I know I'm in pain, and when I'm in pain, I can't complete my orders. So I had to like slow down my orders. And right now I'm actually minimizing my orders to the point where before I was doing so many at one point in time. Now, I'm actually cutting it out to like maybe one order per month.
Okay.
Because it was at a point where I was doing like 5 and 6 orders in a month.
Well,
And
how long did it take you to make one blanket?
it can take like 5 days, 4 days, 5 days, depending on me. Because again, I'm in pain sometimes. Depending on the order, if it's a baby blanket, I can knock that out in 5 days. If it's a little larger, it may take 2 weeks. It just give or take. But I always tell the customers 6 to 8 weeks.
Right. Okay.
I always tell them 6 to 8 weeks, and if it's done earlier, good. If not, sometimes I slip in an order. Like if I know I have a little giveaway time, I'll stop one order and do it another because I know I could do it really quick, like baby clothes. But people know me for graph ganning. So I get the weird and exaggerated custom orders, like orders that I'm like, really, you really want me to do that? But I love it for some apparent reason. Do you get crazy orders, like orders that you like, what the heck is she talking about?
Well, I don't do custom.
Oh, okay.
So that's I don't feel like people want to pay me to make them a custom. They don't want to pay what I want for me to design something. So it's either what I already had made, like that's what you can get, and you can accommodate that. But no, I don't do custom. It had to be seen for me to like my daughter wearing it for
Gotcha.
me to make it. Yeah.
So the pieces that you make that your daughter is modeling, and do she keep all the custom stuff, or you sell those if possible?
No, she keeps them, but she don't wear them much. She wears the tops. She wear a lot of tops, but I don't know if she would wear the dresses. She may if she had like parties to go to or something like that, but she really like wear the tops more, especially in the summer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was always interested in that. Like, there's my friend on there, D. She's in Africa. She makes a lot of garments too. And I'm like, how are you making all of these things? Are you making it for yourself? Are you making it for other people? Because I just can't do it. I just can't do
But
it.
I have so much stuff that I made for her that she just say like, here, put it in your closet. My closet is filled with so much stuff. But then I think like, oh, do I want to sell it? But then it's always like somebody want me to do a fashion show. Like I have like a offer to do a fashion show in June, and then I have one in April. So the stuff I don't want to give it away when
Gotcha.
right. I can keep it for that.
Gotcha. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. At the fashion shows, do you sell at the fashion shows, or you
Yeah,
just use them for?
I only did one fashion show before, and that show I did sell like 3 items.
Nice. Nice. And that's great exposure to put yourself out there. So I was in a group right? And in this group, I forgot the name of the group, but I know you were in the group, and I think it was a question that you asked, and I have no idea, but it just stuck to my brain. The question that you asked, it just really like stuck to my brain because I always wanted to know. Like
Mm,
the question, I forgot what the question was, but your answer was basically, what should I do to get more exposure?
mm,
And this was a while ago, but for some apparent reason, I, your name and that question stuck out. What can I do to get more exposure? And basically the she answered like what you're doing, just keep on doing and be consistent because you're gonna get more exposure. And then I swear, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I saw your name coming up all the time, like coming up,
mm.
coming up, coming up. And that's when I said that's basically what a lot of people need to do. They don't
Yeah,
stop.
yeah.
Just
You
keep
gotta
going.
just keep it consistent. But my Instagram page got hacked, so I had to start all over.
That's what I was wondering. What the heck happened? Because I was actually looking for your old the other page.
Yeah, it got hacked. I don't know who did it, but they stole my following and my followers, and they deleted my pictures. So if you go to their page, it's my old page, but they, changed the name and kept the following.
Are you
I don't know.
serious?
Yeah. So now I got like maybe 700, but that's
Yeah.
still good. It's good compared to nothing, I guess.
Y'all
Yeah.
better go in the description and follow her new page. It's in the description
Yeah. I was
because
kind of sad at first, but then I was like,
yes.
I guess it's new blessings, new beginnings. So,
Yeah, you
shout out.
gotta look at it like that because it
Mhm.
may be a reason why.
Right.
Because I was wondering, like, why would you change from that to that?
Believe me, I didn't want to. I didn't want
Oh
to. It just I
no.
tried to get it back, but I just couldn't. The person is really smart that did it. So he keep changing
Oh,
his name, and he kicked me
what?
out soon as yeah.
I want it's a it's a he or you just saying he?
I'm just saying he. I don't know if it's a he. I'm just saying he, but um I got an email and I really don't look at my emails like that. So y'all check y'all emails because that's the first thing, you know, that happened when the scammer or hacker took it. I did get an email, but since I didn't go to the email right away, he had enough chance, to change everything. So yeah, check your emails.
That's so wrong. Because I did get a message at one point in time about my page.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't have as many as you had. I did get a message, but I changed it. I changed my password
Yeah.
and everything.
Yep.
It's
That's what
just
it told me to do, but it was too late. It was too late for me to do it because I didn't check my email. I check them
that's
now.
so wrong. That is so wrong on so many levels because you had a lot. Like, how many did you have? Like,
I was almost at 13K.
yes. So you know what they trying to do, right? They trying to probably get paid off of your stuff, off of your
Right.
work.
Probably. That sucks, but oh well.
It's
Okay.
okay because,
I know I
girl,
can't linger on it.
you good. You are so good because whoever took it can't do what you doing, and that's why they had to steal it. So it's all right. It's blessings. It's new blessings for you.
Yeah,
I definitely support your new blessings because
thank you.
that's what we need to do in a fiber arts community. We all need to like stick together, and I feel we don't. I feel we don't stick together. I
Mm-hmm.
feel a lot of us are too busy being competitive, want to compare and want to be like other people when your own uniqueness is what
Mm-hmm.
is going to
Right.
bring you up and out because you trying to chase after what I'm doing in my dreams is only going to slow you down anyway, so why do that? But I give you so much support. And
Thank you.
so like I said, when I first did this podcast, I did it because I want people who are home, not really working, disabled, or have any other, issues and use crochet as therapy. Is that what you do? Do you use crochet as therapy?
Uh, I didn't look at it like that. I don't crochet when I just crochet at night mostly and in the morning. So it's not like I use it as therapy, but no, I don't.
No.
No.
I actually said that to, I think I said that to Unique. She's on here too. Unique, who
Mhm,
did the crochet song. I
mhm,
said that to her because she said that a lot of people message her about the crochet song and say that it it's therapy.
mhm,
And I didn't use that song as therapy. I think I used it more as entertainment. But when you look at it, it actually did give me therapy because I wasn't thinking about being in pain or I wasn't thinking about anything
mhm,
that was going on around me. But I also believe now in law of attraction because of all that stuff that happened to me in the past that made me so depressed and made me the person who I was.
mhm,
Law of attraction had changed that. So now I think positive. Now I think that everything is going to be great. And my girl, I call her my crochet. Well, she's my sister. I call her my sister. She is really good when it comes to like motivating me to do certain things. Because when I said I was gonna make clothes and stop that graph ganning thing, she
mhm.
was like, "You stupid!" Like she was real. Like she'll call me all kinds of bitchs and everything. Like you stupid. That ain't going. And she was right. Like 9 times
Mhm.
out of 10, the stuff that she tell me is right. Do you have a crochet sister or just a family member or a friend
Yeah.
that's like that?
Oh, I have a best friend who's like that, who tell me the truth, and I don't want to hear it. But I met a lot of crochet sisters that's like super super supportive to me, and like I get a lot of support from them than a lot of people that I do know, And I haven't met these ladies, but they always right there, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
that's how I found
and it
so
also
many
made me
people like
change
that.
a little bit my ways. I feel like, okay, if people can be this nice to me and they don't know me, then I can be nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I wanted to give back. And that's why I did the channel because I had wanted to give back and I wanted to because I do business stuff based off of my knowledge and I would collab with other people. So now I'm collaborating with Little John Yarns. You know who Little John Yarns is?
Well, I don't watch YouTube that much, so I haven't seen none of her YouTube videos, but I heard of her.
Yeah, I'm collaborating with her now and she has great information on business
Hmm.
and she actually just left her job. She
Oh,
this is
really?
like full time for her. This is
Hmm.
she does YouTube, her patterns. She got so many other different avenues to make money that
Uh-huh.
she didn't even need to work because she's making like $6,000 a month. She even put out a report. Yeah, she puts out a report of her income and everything. I respect her for that because I'm not doing it. I'm not
No.
putting out no report of how much I make every single month. I'm not doing that at all. I think one time I showed how much I made on my Etsy account. I think that
Hmm.
was a good month. That was like a $1,400 Etsy, and that was just Etsy. That's not my
Hmm.
custom orders or anything. But I had to get like my mind focused into trying to do this business thing because if your mind is not focused, it's not going to work.
Right.
It's not going to work at all. But I respect that you're consistent. Like how many pieces in a month do you come out with?
Ooh, in a month?
Yeah, in a month.
Okay. So it's January. I already came out with maybe 4 pieces.
That's good. And it's
Hmm.
the 17th? That's good. So basically you could do another four in 2 weeks, 3 to 4.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
I'm working on something now. So usually I get in my head of something I want to make and then I just knock it out. So
Okay. That is good because I can't pass one damn shirt because I'm so stuck on the size. I get so stuck
that
on the size.
that's hard to do. That's what I know. My daughter's size by heart. Like I just know it, so it's easy for me to make her. But orders, I always get anxiety. Like, oh, pray it fits. I pray it fits.
Yes,
Yeah, it's hard. So especially if the person ain't, it's not right in front of you, and they have to take their own or own measurements, and a lot of people don't know how to do it correctly.
exactly. And depending on what type of yarn you use, it sometimes it's hard, and it may not stretch right, or
Right.
and the style may not be good. Oh man, I understand to stay away from it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay in my
It's
lane.
it's hard. It can be hard. To
Yeah,
some, it can be hard.
yeah. So are you a panel type of girl, or are you like you working around? You do the whole garment together?
Uh, it depends on how I want it to look, I guess. Like if I'm making a dress, I do rounds. I don't do panels. Pants rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's me.
unless I
I love
want the pants like vertical instead of horizontal, then I do. It's still round, but it's like long way rounds.
right,
Around. It's not
right.
panels. Um, some tops I may do in panels. Yeah, if I do panels, it would be a top.
Okay.
Hmm.
I hate panels. That's why.
I
I
don't like
did
sewing.
I did a panel, and every single time I do a panel, if I have to do two identical things, it never come out identical.
Hmm.
One is always bigger than the other is abnormal, and
Especially when you don't count. And you
I don't
just
like
me either.
them. And
Because
with
when I be
graphic, you
counting, I
should.
always get to 15, and somehow I think I said 14, and I'd be like, wait a minute, I start it like wastes my time to count, so I don't count.
I don't count either. I do the same thing. But
Mm,
because you're doing the same size over and over and over, like that's like you could just whip it out easier.
right,
Me, I can't do that.
right.
It is just not gonna work for me. So what's your favorite yarn to use for your garment?
Mm, I use any yarn. If people give me yarn, I use that. Mostly it be acrylic yarn, but
Okay.
yeah, I like Yarn Bee from Hobby Lobbies right now. I think I like it's acrylic, but they
Mhm.
have all different kinds. They have cotton, they have wool, they
Mhm.
have like it's all different kinds. But I use the acrylic.
You ever tried Big Twist at Joann's?
Yeah, I tried that. I was gifted some yarn that was big twist, and I made a few things from that. I use any
I love
yarn.
it. I love Big Twist now for my graph hands.
Okay.
So that's like I actually am in the process of doing a video for everyone on the type of yarn and hooks that they use for graph gands, because some people say that when they do a graph gan it don't come out right, but
Mm-hmm.
it's certain tips that you need to like make it come out perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your favorite hook?
What you mean, like the number or just the hook name?
The
The
number
brand.
and
The
brand.
brand. Um, the clover hooks I've been using a lot lately, but I got gifted some furls, so I can't
I was
wait to
just about to say
start
pearl.
using those.
Yeah.
Um, and I like a 5 millimeter hook. That's my favorite, 5 and 5.5. It's
Okay.
my
The H and
go-to.
the I.
But sometimes it depends on how I want something to look and what needle or what hook I use. Not a needle, what hook I use.
How do you come up with your designs? Do you look at things like other?
Sometimes I look at um like inspiration photos like on the internet browsing, but a lot of times it's just off my own head. Because a lot
Wow.
of times I crochet and it don't turn out how I want it to turn out. It be something totally different when it then in my head than when
Yeah.
I'm finished. I'll be like, oh, it ain't supposed to look like that, but it's still cute. So we're gonna
Yeah,
work with
right?
it. We're gonna work with it.
Yeah. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Because
Yeah,
I made this top. It was a granny square top. My daughter had a picture of it. She drew it out. And I was like, okay, I got you. But it did not turn out like that. Like when I finished, but it was still cute. She wanted it all the way up. And this is when I like really first started making clothing. And I couldn't do it right, but it ended up being off the shoulder. And it looked
uh,
cute to me. It was real cute. I was like, see, it's still cute. But it
do
wasn't the
she
one she designed,
she design, right. Yeah. Do she crochet?
No.
She don't want to?
Uh, she said, "You ain't gotta say it like that." she crocheted like a chain, and she'll throw it down. I'm done, and go about her business. Yeah, No,
Yeah, you gotta have patience to learn how to crochet. You gotta have
I
a
don't
lot
think
of patience.
she don't want to. She don't want to
And she
learn.
got you.
She don't want to learn.
She got you. You
The-
can do everything that she needs. What she need
yeah,
to learn for?
she still can learn. I mean, it's good to learn. It's just something she can just do. She said, "Nah."
Yeah, my son wants to learn. My younger
Really?
son, my 11-year-old, he wants to learn. And I taught my niece, and at the time she was like 5 when I taught her.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the fact that she really like every time she's around me, she's looking at the yarn and this is pretty, Auntie Shauna, and I want to do this and I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it inspired me to help other younger kids.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to do a nonprofit to help younger kids and
That's
help them because, like I said, it could be therapy. And instead of them catching anger for things that they're going through, they can learn how to crochet and calm down a little.
mm-hmm.
Because that's
Yeah.
exactly what at the time she was 5.
You know, I'm gonna try
And
it. When I get angry, I'm gonna see if crocheting helps. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it. Oh man, I'm gonna go.
let
I'm
me
gonna
know, like
I
depressed
will.
or angry or like sad, like some like when I'm like in a certain type of mood, I
Mhm.
literally go in my room, watch TV because I'm a TV watcher. I
Mhm.
binge watch stuff and I have my little snack and I would sit there and I will crochet all day long.
See, not me. I don't even crochet during the day. The day is for my family. Like unless I have an order and I'm trying to get it out the way, but the day is like mostly for my family. And I crochet at night when they sleep or in the morning when they're at work.
Okay.
And so like during the day it's free. All day? No.
Yeah, I do. But that's because, like I told you, that's my bread and butter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I have no choice. But like I said, I'm minimizing my custom orders because I'm doing
Mhm.
more of this now. I'm doing
Right.
more of this and I get paid with you. Well, I'm not even going to keep saying I get paid with YouTube because YouTube ain't paid me yet. It's just sitting there collecting. And I'm serious. I didn't get paid from YouTube yet. And I've been doing this for like 6 months now and I monetized and I
Mhm.
still ain't get paid yet. But
It's
it's
coming.
okay.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's
See,
coming.
that's a good thing too because it'll be here on time, not when
Right.
I want it. It'll be there when God feels I need it, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. I believe in that. So,
Oh,
what do you do when you're not crocheting?
hang with this girl.
Your daughter is she your
Yeah,
only
and
daughter?
my husband. She right here dancing. They just that's why I'm looking over there like, what are you doing?
Hey,
You say hi.
Hi.
Come in, say hi.
Hi.
hi, gorgeous. How are you?
Good.
You should learn how to crochet. It's not
See?
for you.
She ain't with it.
I just get frustrated because I can do like one chain, but then I can't get past that.
But listen, do you understand the money you can make? That's true. That is true. That is true. I just like I love like the faces she made when in the pictures. Like
Yeah,
she got
everybody
that.
thinks she mean, but she always smiling.
No, it's not a mean look. It's that I'm getting to business. I'm not playing. This is business.
We
And
had a
I
photo
love that.
shoot. We had a photo shoot yesterday, and the man told her he didn't know she had teeth because she didn't. She like, yeah, okay, mom.
So who take the pictures? You hire somebody to do it or you
Well,
take the pictures?
yesterday was my first time having a photo shoot, and I think I can't pronounce his first name, but his name is Antoine. I think Antoine Dwayne Jones. He's from here. Well,
Mhm.
I know him from here. So, but he
Oh,
shoots a lot
wow.
of different places, and I think he did some celebrities also before. That's
How
cool.
did
It
you
was
get
my
in
first
contact
time.
with him? You just
Somebody
called?
told me, somebody introduced us on Facebook. Like you should, contact him. He do photos and he do good. And then he said hi to me, and we became friends. And and he just, you know, helped me out.
Nice. So it's with your garments on, or it was a family
Yeah.
thing?
No. It was for crochet.
Nice. I can't wait to see them because
Me too. I'm so excited.
your stuff be on. I haven't seen it lately, but
Mhm.
your stuff be on my what is it? The actual wall on Instagram.
Oh,
So when
you
I go
haven't
in this,
seen it because my page is hacked.
yeah, I'm so mad. I want to find who that person is.
Me
Because that's
too.
so damn wrong. That is so damn wrong. All that hard work you did to, fulfill your
Yes,
page.
yes.
And like I said, I remember that freaking question you had asked. When am
Yes.
I gonna be viral? Or how can I be viral? Or how can I
Well,
put my
on my
work out there?
Facebook it's still okay. My Facebook is still okay because I have, you know, you can follow people on Facebook. So I have like 15K followers on Facebook. But
Okay.
yeah, that's still okay. And all my, well, not all, but like the post that did go viral was from Facebook. It wasn't from Instagram. So
Okay. So I'm letting everybody know, go follow her page. It's in the description because she needs y'all back. Y'all may not know. Like I didn't know. I
mhm.
didn't know that your page was hacked. So just go and follow her page so she could get her 10K, well, 13K up again. Because I know they'll follow you because just like how I don't follow a lot of people. My son takes my Instagram,
Mhm.
like in charge of my Instagram. And I didn't know what the hell I was doing at all. I don't know what I'm doing. But he's 21, so he had my page and he would just I guess get me some followers and stuff like that and just help out my content.
Mhm.
And he did an excellent job in the beginning, and then him and his girlfriend got closer, and then I was just like lost in the sauce.
You
So
was on your own.
I'm on my own now. I'm on my own. So I'm trying to get it up there, but I'm not fluent with it. It's
Mhm.
just not something that I really don't care.
Right.
I don't care if I have 2,000 or if I have 20,000. I don't
Yeah.
care because
Mhm.
I'm gonna put out content regardless
Yeah.
and keep doing what I do regardless. So
Yeah.
it
That's how I
doesn't
feel
matter to
too.
me.
Yeah, that's why
Yeah,
when at first I was upset about it, but then I was like, I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. So
that's all
it
you need
works.
to do because your art is gonna sell itself. Your art,
Mm.
your art is gonna just bring you right back there on top. And
Thank you.
were you ever on the shade room? In the shade room?
No.
They never post your stuff in the shade room? You wanna
Mm-mm.
know a secret?
What?
My son got me through the shade room.
Okay. How? Like just posting it on there?
I wasn't on it,
Uh huh.
but he got me through to the people
Oh.
just to post my stuff. But guess what? You gotta pay.
See, I'm not
So
with that.
people are paying. I'm not doing that. That's exactly like when you see certain people who are on the shade room, they're paying for advertising.
You
It's
know, we
something
was
you
in the
can do, but I'm not.
clubhouse. We was in the clubhouse group, and they said that, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. They said you can like for a celebrity, sometimes you have to pay them so up
Yeah.
to 9K sometimes. And I said,
Yeah.
I wish I would. I wish I would. No, I can't do it. I won't do it. Even if I had the money, I couldn't see myself paying
I
somebody
can't see myself.
9K to just advertise for me. No,
Mhm.
I won't never have it.
I don't think it was a lot of money either. I just couldn't see myself paying for that advertisement. And it also was kind of scary because then, okay, if I get that traffic, am I gonna be able to
Hold up.
uphold the traffic?
Right.
And I don't think I could. But I'm the type of person let go, let God, and just let it flow. So if it's meant to
Right.
be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. But
That's
I
what I say all the
also
time.
I'm happy the way I am. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want for anything. If my son needs something, he got his own little credit card.
Mm-hmm.
I'm blessed. As where I was, it was a horrible situation back then. But
Mm-hmm.
now I use this talent to just make sure that we're good and we're happy. have a roof over our head and everything. I'm just like excited about this platform.
Mm-hmm.
So listen, right? What do you like to do on like the weekends? You just spend time with your family?
Yeah, since Corona out here, we might go out to eat and go to the grocery store and come home. But yeah,
Yeah, it's not. Well, since Rona, I went axe throwing yesterday, but I didn't throw the axe. I did it once
Mm-hmm.
because of I have a back. My back. See, I did something I wasn't supposed to do, and my back went out.
Mm-hmm.
So now I have to watch what I do because my back goes out. Like, and when it goes out, I don't. Depending on where I'm at, I don't know if I can get up or move or anything. So I just got to be careful.
Right.
And yesterday, I didn't want nobody to say, "Oh, you're a party pooper. You never go anywhere. You never do anything." So I said, "Okay, I'm gonna go." But I sat there and I took score.
Mm-hmm.
I took score, and that's all I did. I think I threw the little small axe. I didn't throw the real big one.
Don't nobody want me to throw an axe. Woo.
That's what
First
I
time
was saying.
throw it backwards, you're like, huh?
That's what I was saying. I was saying the same thing though. I was like, y'all sure? They kept saying it because I'm in a club and they said my name is Creative in the club, and they kept saying Creative. You want to do it? You want to do it? And I'm like, y'all sure about that? But I did it. It didn't stick to the wall, but it hit the wall.
Okay, well that's good.
It hit the wall, and
I
then
can play darts. I know I'm not gonna throw no axe. Can't even get the dart to stick in the board.
I can't do darts. My son has one too, but his is magnet. It doesn't have the sharp thing. It's magnet.
Okay.
And it's a magnet thing. I still can't get the magnet to stick.
Mm-mm.
It's a magnet. I'm
It's
just
funny.
not good in throwing stuff. I'm gonna
Me
stick
either.
where I need to be, and that's crochet. I'm gonna
Right.
stay there because it's not good when I'm throwing stuff. Not at all whatsoever.
Right.
So what else do you do? What other creative stuff you do
Just
besides drawing and painting? Like
that's it.
that's it.
My husband paints more than I paint now, but yeah, my daughter and my husband, they get their little paint thing out, and I just be looking at them like, I don't feel like painting, but they'll paint. That's all I'm doing is crocheting really. I get an
Yeah.
idea, just go to it.
Mm. I'm just not. I don't. I could do just about anything if I put my mind to it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I'm not gonna say I do this and do that when I really don't.
Right.
But I can do just about anything. I don't know. I just was born creative, so
Yeah,
that's my name, Creative. I just was born creative.
I think I was too, because I can like write poems and stuff like that. It's just that I just
Yeah,
do stuff like that no more. I
I
used
do
to.
the same. I don't write poems too much anymore, but I literally just today said to my sister, I'm writing a lyric and I want her to sing it.
Mm-hmm.
She sings. I can't sing for
See,
no.
my sister sings too, and I can't sing either.
So you can write lyrics and she can sing it.
My brother can sing too. Yeah, I don't know. It's just us three on my mother's side, and it just get me. I didn't get
Oh, I'm there too.
it.
I'm there too. They all, yeah, that's exactly how I am. I'm the oldest of two youngest sisters.
I'm the oldest.
Oh, you the oldest out of the three?
Three. I got the youngest is my brother.
Oh
Mhm.
wow. How do you feel being the oldest? Like,
I felt like I got in trouble for them all the time.
yeah.
Hmm.
I was mature, very mature when I was younger. So it was like I had to grow up a little early.
Hmm.
But out of your siblings, you and your siblings, who was the one who got in trouble the most?
Me.
Really? For real? I was about to say the middle one, but you say you.
No, because every time the middle one did something, I got blamed for it. Like she got it from you, or she wouldn't do it if you did, or she just seen me do it last week. So why she doing it? She know I got in trouble for it. Whoop her.
Yeah.
I got in trouble more.
I was the good one.
Not me. No, no. I got in trouble more. I was the feisty one.
Oh, I don't even see that from you though. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I was
What's
feisty.
the wildest thing you ever did?
In what category?
All right, I'm gonna give you one example of one wild thing I did. One wild thing that I did was I took a e-pill, and I didn't tell nobody this story.
What is
I
that?
never told nobody this story. I
What's
took an
it?
e-pill, ecstasy,
Oh, see.
a Molly. I took a Molly. So I
Uh-huh.
took an e-pill, and I told the people who I was around after I took the pill. And from what I was told, I went crazy. Like, I was screaming out the window, the world is coming to an end, and it's a beautiful day for the world to come to the end. I stripped naked. Because I was hot. I was
Ooh.
sweating and everything. Never did anything like that in my life. I don't know why. I just did it. And they was like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? But I was a different type of person after I had chemo. After I had breast cancer and chemo, I was like, I never did drugs. I never drank. I never even went to clubs and stuff. I'm like, the hell with it. I'm gonna have this e-pill and I'm just going the hell with it. Where I got the e-pill from, don't ask.
Mm. Well, like stuff like that. That wasn't me. That was my little sister. She did it before me. Not like pills or nothing like that, but drinking and smoking and all that other stuff. That wasn't my thing to do. So
Yeah.
I seen her smoking. Her and my friend, they waited till they got around the corner and lit up a cigarette, and I was like, "Oh, I'm telling." We all was kind of grown. They weren't. That's why they was hiding. But yeah, like drinking and stuff like that, they did it before me. I was a
Yeah.
late bloomer with that. Mm.
My sisters did. They did a lot before I did. Like I was like, my mom used to call me Plain Jane.
Mm-hmm. Now,
But
other
after I
stuff I
had,
was probably moving pretty fast on, but the drinking and the like stuff like that, I didn't do that too much.
girl, I literally just started drinking. Like drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Like drinking. Like yesterday I had like 4 cups of I can't even tell you. I know one bottle had 1800 on it. And I'm like, what's that? And he
Tequila.
was like, that's alcohol, 1800 proof, Shauna. You had 4 cups? Yeah, I did. I did.
Well,
Yesterday I
I drink occasionally now,
did.
and I enjoy it.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, I'm a little grown. I'm very mature and I can
Mm-hmm.
handle it. And I handled those 4 cups.
Right.
I slept all day, but I handled it. I can handle it. But yeah, I did wild things, but not wild things. Like I don't know if you understand what I mean. Like
No, I think I understand. I did wild things, but not wild
but
things.
not like what other people did some crazy off the wall stuff and I'm like, oh no, I'm clutching my pearls, I can't do that.
Mm.
But yeah, the crazy things that I did is nothing compared to probably what my sisters did. Like my sister, the middle one, she when my son turned 21, she was like, I'm gonna take your son and we're gonna get white girl wasted. And I'm like, huh? You're not taking my child to get no. Like I felt some type of way about that. No, you're not. You're not taking my son to no bar. Yes, I am. I'm taking him to a bar to get drunk. And I'm like, no, he didn't even go. He's something like me. My son is
Mm.
like me, where it's like, no, because I don't want that to hurt me or something may happen and like a
Mm.
scaredy cat. But like I said, it took me to have breast cancer and to go through the stuff that I went through to actually be like, the hell with it. Like everybody else doing it. But I have a limit though. I do have a limit. I do have a limit, and I'm not crazy like that. Like, I was even as I was like in a stage where I was like just going out dating and just going crazy because I, I just felt like I was trying to do the good thing, go to school, finish school, graduate, do the good stuff. And I'm like, I got cursed for that. That's how I felt at the time. But now I would never, ever, ever say that again. I would never say that I was cursed. I think that it's a blessing with the things that I went through because now I learned a lot of lessons from a lot of that. I learned a lot of lessons. So, is she your only daughter, or you have more than one?
She's my only daughter and the youngest. My oldest is boys. I have 3 too. I have 3 kids.
Okay, I have 2 boys.
Okay.
And I always wanted a girl. So I could play dress up. I wanted a girl so bad that I think I was playing dress up with the boys. I did the hair because I wanted to do the hair. Like
until you
my
have
old
to do it, and you until you have to do it, then you be like, okay, I don't want to do it. So
that's true.
yeah, when you have to do it, it's different.
Yeah, that's true. But you want to know what though? I kind of was blessed and cursed at the same time because my oldest, he's like a Ken doll. Like even though he's a boy and boys get their hair cut, no. He has to get his hair done. He gets his hair done. There's no, oh, you're just going to shave it off. No. He gets his hair done. He likes manicures, pedicures. He likes to look good, feel good.
Some pickles.
So what?
Some pickles.
Okay. Sorry.
How old is she?
20.
She around the same age as my son.
She'll be 21 in July, and she just, my car is her car, so she just takes it.
My son has his own car. He wasn't playing.
My daughter had her own car too, and my husband took hers, so she took mine.
Oh, so you got a doggy?
You seen him?
There's a dog.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where he's somewhere
Behind
around
you.
Yeah, he became a model the other day. I made him some clothes that match my daughter's clothes.
Get out of here! I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to.
It.
Oh, you did?
It's on my page. It's on my Instagram and Facebook.
I probably did see it. July what? My birthday, July what?
Who, my daughters?
Yeah.
It went a little low. 31st.
Oh, the 31st, July 31st. Shay. Like a stranger was in the house. Oh, my bestie Charmaine, she's saying you acting like a stranger was in the house when you turned around.
Yeah. What you doing? Hey, Nicole, what you doing?
Yeah, man, that's how I am with my son. Because my son, he don't even really say anything. He'd be like gone. I'm like calling him, and he's nowhere in the house. I'm like, where you go? Because he got his own car. He's 21. He think he grown. And I'm like, Rona out here, you need to slow your roll. You need to.
I just like for her to let me know when she's going and when she's coming back, so I can know when to expect her.
Exactly.
You ain't gonna tell me what you're doing when you out there,
right?
But I pray that you're doing right.
Right.
Just let me know when you leave and when you coming back.
Right. That's how I'm trying to tell my son. At least let me know so I know and make sure that you're good. Yeah. Yep.
They'll understand when they have them.
You're a good mommy. You're a good mommy. Like I spoke to so many people. They don't even know where their kids are. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know anything. But I have a good dialogue with my son. Like I could talk to him just about anything. I'm that mom that tells him certain things that people be like, you talk to your son like that? Well, you have to. My mom did it with us. Like she was very graphic. Very, and I also had friends whose moms was very graphic. Like they tell us certain things. I'm like, I don't want to hear this. But it was very informational. Like it was good for us to know these things. So when we got older, we know.
The
But
truth.
some things
The truth.
I didn't want to know.
Raw truth. How old is your youngest?
He 11. They 10 years apart.
Woo.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. Why I do it?
Oldest,
I don't know.
My oldest is 28, and my middle boy is 27.
You got a 28-year-old? Girl, you know you look like you're in your 30s, right?
Woo, nah, I wish. I'm up there.
You look like you're in your 30s.
My son will be 29 in May.
Oh my God, look at that. Crack. Black don't crack. That's the saying, right?
I'm old school.
I'm old school. I'm 40. I didn't even like I just realized somebody said I didn't know you were 40. 40. And I was like, yeah, I'm in my 40s, but I'm 42. I'll be 43 in March. And she was like, but that's not what you said. You said you was 40. And I was like, I did. I don't know my age anymore. I don't know. I forget. I think after I turned like 35, I really did. I forgot my age. It just really like dawned on me. I didn't know.
Because I used to always say 25 for the longest. I was probably about 35 when I stopped saying 25.
Woman, you are 42. Yeah, even Shay, my moderator, she even tell me, like, I'm like, I literally know I said I was 40 or 41. I said that the other day because I was talking about my sister. My sister and I are 10 years apart. And I said, she's 31. She's not no 31. She's 32. And I'm 42. And I forget. I don't know. I just forget. So I'll be 43. And I just gotta keep remembering that it'll change in another 12 months. I just gotta remember it.
I'll be 46.
You're young. You're very young. That's young.
Me. I'm thinking like, I'm 46. I'll be 46.
That's still young. That's very young. Because you don't even look like you're in your 40s, period.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm getting close to 50. Closer to 50 than 40.
It's true. But you're still young. And the fact that you don't even look it is a plus.
Right. But
do you feel it though?
Don't you just sit there and think like, dang, I'm getting old. I told my husband, I was like, we getting old. We do old people stuff. Like, I remember when we was young. We do old people stuff. We don't do nothing. We go out to eat and come home when we retire. Like,
I fell asleep yesterday when I came back from Astro, and we came home early. We got home around 9:30. That's early. I was knocked out like a half an hour later. And my son called me. He was like, Ma, you want anything while I'm out? I was like, huh? I'm out of bed and everything. And I didn't even throw a damn axe. I threw the axe once. If I threw the axe, I probably would have been worse off. I'm tired.
That's how I be. I'm so tired.
Yeah, I get it. But when I want to do something, I wake the hell right up. When it's stuff I really want to do,
if I'm doing stuff I really want to do, I'll still be tired. I'm like, okay, you ready to go back in? Tomorrow, yeah, let's go. I was waiting for you to say it. I'd be like, let's go. Let's go home. We both be tired.
So what can I do to get you to do one graph in?
Nothing. That ain't.
What if you do a pillow? That's small.
I'll leave that to you. No.
Yeah, that's like me in clothes because somebody asked me to make them a pantsuit, and I'm like, you out of your mind. I ain't making no pants or no suit. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. It was one point in time I said I was going to make clothes, and that's all I'm going to do. And I did that one shirt, and that shirt took me 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And that was it. Done. I said, I can't do it. I gave up on it. And it was supposed to be some pants that go with that matching. That didn't happen either.
No.
So it's just a shirt, and it's gonna sit there looking pretty because that's gonna remind me don't do it again.
No, see,
Because it's
I just like
not
to
together.
see what I come up with when I'm done because I never have an idea of what I'm doing until it's finished. And then I really want to see it on my daughter to see if it fit like I want it to fit. And
Ah,
she got her own thing going, so I'm on her time. So
gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha. You could do a pillow though. You know, you could do one pillow.
No. I was thinking about doing some wall art. I seen it was so pretty, and I was like, "Oh, I should do that." It was like some circles, and it was like really big, and then it was connected to other circles, and I was like, "Nah." But it was so pretty. So if I did anything like that, it would be that. I would try that first. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
want to
got
do blankets.
seeing that.
Yeah, it was so pretty. I wouldn't do a rug, but I would do the wall thing. I like that.
So you said, have you done a blanket period though?
I have done blankets before, like baby blankets though, not like a big blanket. Told my daughter I was gonna make her a blanket when she first started college, but that didn't work. No, I told her I was gonna make her a scrap blanket, but I never got to it.
A scrap blanket.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I never thought of making anything that says the word scrap.
Yeah, I had so many scrap pieces, like
Yeah.
leftover pieces. I was like, okay, what I'm gonna do with these? And so I thought about that, but now I just throw them away because I didn't do it. I didn't have to.
Uh, I use my scraps, but I use them for my graph cans because it's point in time where I might need a little bit of this or a little bit of that for the graph can.
Mm-hmm.
So I would use the pieces for that. But other than that, I don't do no temperature blankets. I don't do no mood blankets. I don't do none of that because, and you know the granny square like jackets and cardigans and stuff like that. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's cute, but I wouldn't do it.
I did one. I did me a long one, and I did me a short one. That I sold off my back when I was at the fashion show. A lady wanted it, so I sold
Get
that
out
as
of
well.
here.
And I did one for my daughter, which is really cute. But that's it. That
Did
one I
you?
didn't change the colors. I made it all the same color, but the yarn was multicolored, so it looked like it was different.
Oh, cool. Somebody said that you their best friend in their head.
Tell me, same. They right.
Oh, they love your designs. I think I get inspiration sometimes, like looking at your designs. I'm like, oh yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Yeah, but I will not do it. I'm not doing it. It ain't gonna work. I'm just gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna stay with my graphics because it's not gonna work. I'm not gonna try it at all. But is there anything else that you would like to at least try besides making clothes?
I want to. Well, it's still clothes, but it's something I haven't made, like a wedding dress or a really formal dress. I want to do that in like really thin yarn. So it would take me 15 years probably, but that's what I want to try
Uh,
that one time, like to do something like that.
oh wow. Maybe you can make my wedding dress.
Somebody wedding dress, but I gotta make it for my daughter first to see if I can do it. Because if I can't do it, then that's not nothing I'm gonna be putting out there.
She I think she would enjoy that for you to make her dress. That would be so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Have you made it
She'd be like, "I'm gonna get my dress from a store." Yeah, I don't want to wear yarn all my life.
that must have been something she said.
Because she got so much. I always
Yeah.
have to own her. She'll probably tell me no. Like, no, you're not making my wedding dress.
Oh, that would be gold though. Like that would be so like nobody else would have.
If
She
she
already
let me do that, that would be so nice. But I
yeah.
already know she ain't gonna let me do that. She's gonna be like, girl, You've been making my clothes for a long time, Ma. I want this to be bought.
Do any of her friends want like your stuff?
Yeah, like well we new here in Georgia. We used to live in Wisconsin. We only been here for 3 years. So, all her friends were from school. We didn't know nobody because we moved here when she went, her first year at college.
Okay.
Yeah, so she don't really have friends, but coworkers. So
Gotcha.
yeah, and she really don't wear the stuff out now because Corona been going on. But
Right.
yeah, so she really don't know nobody here too much.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say that's a good money maker because I
But
did
when
make
she was in school and she wore it, a lot of people, yeah,
yeah.
like that. When school was actually on campus and she wore the stuff,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people inquiring about it. But that was for her hair and everything else. I used to do for her. Like, girl, stop telling people that. We was in Hobby Lobbies and I had did her hair and this lady was like, your hair is so pretty, who did it? She looked at me and I was like, just
Man.
tell her I did it. You do hair here, let me get your card. I was like, no, I don't do hair. No, I don't do
Wow,
hair.
you even do hair. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't do
I just do it. I used to do it a lot for everybody, but then I stopped. My carpal tunnel got bad and I had surgery for both hands, and then I just stopped doing hair. Even though crocheting don't bother it much, but braiding, the constant, no, I can't do that no more.
I can't. I can't
People
do
ask me, I'd be like,
hair.
I don't. I do it for her, and I'd be ready to cry when she asks me. I'd be like, want to hide, and I can't hide too many places in my wheelchair. But believe me, I'd be wanting to.
Yeah.
No, be on here.
I get it.
20.
Man, it's easier though. It's easier for you to do it than probably for her to go out and get somebody else to do it, and it's
Yeah, because she don't have to pay for nothing but her hair. I wouldn't charge her to do her hair.
yeah. So it's easier, cheaper, and I bet you it look all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's another thing. I'm kind of glad I don't have a girl because I ain't got to worry about that part.
Yeah, and she's 20. Like I'm still doing her hair. She's 20. Jeez.
Yeah, that part I'm good. I'm good. And my son, it was at one point in time before he had his girlfriend. He was like, "Ma, can you braid my hair? Ma, can you twist my hair? Ma, can you put dreads in my hair?" And I'm like, I thought I got away from this. I don't have a girl. I thought I got away from this. No, the kid did not like a baldy. And he didn't like baldy since he was like 12, 13 years old. So he's always had hair. And he has good hair too. So I don't even know the definition of good hair. So I don't even
My
lie.
son, he had lots, my oldest son, and I grew them and they was all the way to his waist.
You said was, so that means he don't have it no more?
Thank God. He cut it off.
Wow. So he has a baldy now?
No, he got a little fro going on. He told me like, Mom, yeah, I need my hair done. I need my hair cut. My son, he's autistic. He still lives with me. So yeah, if he needs his haircut, not me, because I do bad haircuts, but my husband will cut it for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, my son does a little bit. He learned off of YouTube. And that's the one who did mine, but yeah.
See, I cut my own hair today.
You did?
I bought me some clippers. I was like, I'm gonna learn how to cut hair. You should see I cut my husband hair like a couple of weeks ago. I don't think he'll let me cut it no more.
But your cut is better than mine. When my son first did it, he shaped like I was bald. I had nothing there.
Oh.
I did and I'm like, on my head,
I did it before.
You did that?
Yeah, I did it.
I didn't want that though.
I cut my hair before this one, and I cut a whole twist off. I didn't know until I took my hair down to twist it back up that a whole little piece came out, and I was like, My daughter was like, Mom, you probably shouldn't do that no more. Let Dad do it. I was like, I got this.
I know, right? I got this. Don't worry about this. I got this. Oh my gosh. But you did a good job because I wouldn't even try.
Thank you. I bought me some little clippers and I just wanted to do it. I just don't know. See, I'm always wanting to do something. There's always something. Yeah. So I bought some clippers and I was like, I'm going to try to cut my own hair. I'm going to make designs. It be gashes in it.
But that one looked good. Like, I don't even have that. I just he like I said, he did a good job for someone who don't do any barber work or whatever. He just went on YouTube. He did a good job. But my sister friend who does hair, she was like, Shauna, don't let him do it again. don't let him do it again. He messed it up. And but everybody kept saying how good it looked. But you're talking to people who don't really like look at shape ups and stuff all day long like she did. So they probably like, it's good based off of our eyes. That's like crochet. A lot of people say, oh, that looks so nice, that looks so good. But an actual crocheter can look at it and be like, she messed up so bad. She ain't got strings hanging. Is this wrong? Her seam is not straight. How the hell did you get to the point where I don't see? I look at stuff. I literally look because that's what was taught to me. My crochet mentors, both of them, they would like look at my stuff and they would say, "Oh, this is nice, but you need to change this and you need to change that." I don't see that on yours. How did you get to the point where like your stuff looks really good, your seams look good?
Practice. Yeah, it's practice, but a lot of times, some seams I have to frog stuff all the time. I start over a lot. Some stuff I be making and it don't be like how I want or fit how I want, then I start it over.
Because I can tell, like, just based off of what I was taught, because, like I said, my crochet mentors were very tough on me. And just basically looking at some pictures that I see on Instagram, some people are getting like thousands and thousands of likes. And I'm looking at it like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Because I'm not a double crochet type of chick. Double crochet is just, it doesn't look that clean.
I always use double crochet.
But that's the crazy thing about it is I could tell you use double crochet, but I can tell it's neat. Oh, it's a difference.
Yeah.
It's a difference. If you're going to use double crochet and I can see your seams and I can see it's crooked and I can see that you rushed it, you can see that. You can see if it's rushed and you can see like they just did it just to put it out there. You can see that. But like I said, I don't really see that in your work. And I look at everybody's stuff. I look. I pull out my glasses and I look. I don't know why. It's just me and my sister, my crochet sister. We look at it. We always looking at pictures and stuff like that. That's our inspiration at times. And sometimes we don't. It's not inspiring. Sometimes stuff is not inspiring at all. It's like, why you put that up there, girl? Why you?
They always got room to grow. I mean, people just work and then they want to show it off. Because I'm pretty sure my early work was not good. I made some hats for people that was too tight for their head, but they still wore them, you know. And I know how to make them now correctly, but back then, you know, I mean, people got room to grow.
They definitely do. I'm basically talking about those who don't feel like they need to grow.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Because
those ones.
Yeah, I have room to grow. I want to grow. I want to do other things. And like if I have questions, like I go to the people that I need to go to get the necessary information that I need. Right. But sometimes if I see something, I had to shut up because it was at one point in time I would say, you know, that's really nice, but you know, if you do it this way or if you change this stitch and do it, and some people don't like that.
Yeah, like me. I don't like nobody tell me what I should do. I'm like, you should do it. But I have to learn that, you know, some things I have to listen to.
You don't have to listen to it, but like
I listen to it, take it in and say, okay, I can understand why he's saying it. I don't have to listen to it, but I can, you know, just listen to their opinion to listen.
I just learned how to shut up. I learned how to shut up.
I have to still learn that. I'm working on it.
I had to learn how to shut up because when it came, I'm so passionate with Graphicans. Like it's a passion. And when I see Graphicans and people making Graphicans and it don't look, in my opinion, it don't look like you did. It looked like you did something wrong. I want to help. I want to tell you what you could do to fix that. And some people feel like, well, you don't have to tell me. I've been doing this for years. I know what I'm doing and I'm doing fine. And so you have to respect that person and their boundaries. And believe me, it was a point in time where I didn't respect that.
Right.
I had to do a lot of growing though. This was like years ago. Now I don't even look.
Yeah.
I stopped because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable, especially if you're learning and if you're trying to get it together. I don't want to be that person to put you down.
Right.
So
I always tell people, if you got the basics, you got it. It's you got it. Like it's always, you always can learn how to make a garment. But if you got the stitches down, that's the first thing. You got it. You can grow. You on your way. I always make them feel like you got it, because that's how it was.
Yeah.
I didn't have nobody telling me you got it. I just made it work. But I let them know, and I do offer help. To some people.
So do you get the people that ask, do you have a pattern or can you tell me how to make this, or just just tell me, what did you do?
Yeah, they want you to lay down the whole thing. I can't do that. Like I can't just sit up there and tell you exactly how to make my design. Now you can try to make it and ask me, what did you do for this part? I would gladly help you. But sit there and tell you like exactly what I did.
Word, yeah.
I can't do that. I won't do that.
You shouldn't do that.
But figure it out
Especially
like
if
I
you're not
did.
getting paid for your time. No, you shouldn't do that. I wouldn't even want to ask you that, to be honest with you.
A lot of people do. Ruben.
A lot of people feel entitled, like they feel like it's okay to ask, and some people don't mind giving that information, but to be honest with you, I just wouldn't even ask because that's your work, your hard work. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into it. But I am so excited that you came on my podcast, and I am so happy that we get to know exactly who Celeste is behind the hook. We know you a little bit more behind the beautiful designs that you did, and I'm happy. So now we friends, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be contacting you, and we're gonna get that page back up to 1,300 because I'm really upset about that.
Yeah, me too.
But it's okay, because like you said, and then you changed the name.
Yeah, because I felt like that name was janky.
I think it's a new beginning, a new start, and you got.
Plus, I changed everything. I changed my emails and everything. So my paper, I changed everything. So I said, okay, I changed that. It's not, Celestial Crochets no more. I'm gonna change everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So I had a website and I lost that also. So yeah. So it was Celestial Crochets. So the page was Celestial Crochets. It's gone. So I just said, hey, forget it. Start over. New name.
In the description is her Instagram. Get on there and follow her because we're going to get that 13 back up. It's going to come up real quick. How long did it take you to get it to go up to 1,300? It didn't take long.
No, it didn't. I said
it didn't.
Probably about 5 months, maybe.
Yeah, because I remember that question.
It wasn't 1,300. It was 13K. It was 13,000. It wasn't 1,300.
13. Okay. 13,000. Yeah. That makes a hell of a lot of difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so messed up. But it's okay because you're gonna get back up there. You're gonna get more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get more
than that. It's gonna come back. It's okay. And
Yeah,
even if you don't,
it will. It will. Because there's a lot of people out here that love your work and use it as inspiration.
mm-hmm.
They use it as inspiration. I would want them to give you credit though.
Yeah.
If you made something, put inspired by, because there's a lot of people that will copy your work and say that it was their inspiration, and I don't like that.
No, I don't like that either. It
It bothers
grinds my gears.
me.
But
Yeah.
you know, just just don't do it, because I will get on there and be like, "Hey, I made something just like that." So
Boom. Exactly. Yeah. Don't. I mean, come on now, because if they were doing the same exact thing, they wouldn't want you to do that to them, knowing you wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, like, they wouldn't want anyone to do that to them. I wouldn't want nobody to do that.
it's not like
So,
it's a YouTube video explaining how to make this, and it's like you can do it because I made the YouTube. It's like you just looking at it and you just recreating it, but not giving me the the inspo.
mhm.
But it is your making. You know what I'm saying? You did figure it out from what I designed, but you can also do that with something else, like a fabric thing. You don't have to do that to micro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it works me up sometimes, but sometimes I just be like, just give me a little shout out, because if
Mhm.
it's enough money for everybody, then you shouldn't be afraid to do that, or let them know that this is where I got the idea from. And I
Exactly.
and I would never go in there and be like, don't look at. I will always, uplift the person. If they
Mhm.
did do my designs, I don't mind it, but just don't take it off as yours, because I worked hard on that design. 5 frogs to come up with it to look like that, and then you just go ahead and just no,
Mhm.
no.
Yeah, you got a couple of people that just went and followed now. So
Okay,
I
thanks. Thank you.
yeah, I well, you could go look and see how many.
Hmm.
But again, thank you so much for coming on this platform, and we'll talk again another time. I just can't wait to see your photo shoot. I'm gonna look out for that.
I can't wait to show it. I only brought a few pieces, but still. I never. It just be me, my daughter, and my iPhone usually in the street. So it'll be nice to see it different, different
Right,
size.
right. So you in the street, like in front of your house, like taking pictures and stuff.
Rolling down the hill and everything. She be like, "Come on, my the sun in my eyes." It be like, y'all don't know the drama we have before we get them pictures right. Like, girl, she be dancing, the running, and just come on. It's just it would take us like 10 minutes to do this, but now, yeah. Mm-mm.
But it's well worth it because
Cars
it
riding
looks
past, and she like,
so
"Mom, the
good.
car coming." We have to go to the side, like, "You see us working?"
Oh,
And sometimes they stop and be like, "You look pretty." We be like, "Thank you." Oh, God, yeah, yeah. It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
yeah, because you make it look like it's not a struggle. You make it look like
Woo!
snap, snap. That's it.
Me and her be arguing the whole time. Be like, "You tied it up wrong. It coming in loose." Yeah. It just. I just don't know.
Oh, it's all well worth it. You shoot,
Yeah,
she might get a
it do.
modeling deal out of this.
It was some people already asked me for her. She.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. So I was
She
like, "Is
should
you
get
interested in that?" Like, yeah. Okay.
man, you just I would love to see that because she would be excellent. Would be excellent to do that, especially with your pieces too.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Have you ever
Even
did a piece
if
for a
it's not my
celebrity?
pieces and it's just for her, I'd just be happy for her,
Right, right.
to do that. Cause she's still gonna model my pieces. So if she just make it big and model and she model my pieces, damn, I'm big too.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a 2-for-1 deal.
Right, right.
Have you ever did a piece for like a celebrity?
Nah, like
Not yet.
I kind
Not
of want
yet.
to, but I'm so scared. Like
Girl.
I'm so
Don't
scared, even though I know I can do it, but I will be so nervous, like to do that.
Don't be nervous.
I
Do
would.
what you
I'm
do.
so nervous. I probably fall out somewhere.
Girl, I did blankets and stuff for athletes, like NFL players. I had two. Sometimes I don't know where the stuff is going because I make so many blankets and stuff that a family member may order it.
Right.
And I don't know that it's going to a celebrity or something.
Mhm.
And then I found out later, like, yeah, that person on the Steelers got, and I'm like,
Wow, that's cool.
yeah, it's cool, but I try to make all my graphics unique, and all of them are good. So no matter who they're going to, but yeah, a couple of my pieces went to celebrities and NFL players. I think two NFL players, and then my designs, the actual patterns that other people make, went way beyond, like other countries and stuff like that.
That's cool.
So I'm excited. I love it. I even making one for Breonna Taylor's mom. Like I get a lot of those offers. People who want to do stuff because I do memorials and I do like birthday stuff. Just a lot of different unique custom orders that I do, and I get excited when I do it, and that's probably why I could do it real quick because it's like a puzzle, and you get so excited when you're making a puzzle. That's how I am when I'm making my graphic. And I'm about to kick my son's ass if you don't turn that down. I'm on a live. Sorry.
Believe me, I know. I told her before we started, I was like, turn that music down. Shut the door.
Yeah, I'm kind of ratchet sometimes, but I'm trying to like calm it down. Like I was being respectful for you because I would have cussed a couple of times right
You
now.
know, I don't cuss anymore. Sometimes I let it slip, but I stopped cussing years ago. I used to cuss like a sailor. Ooh, every word came out of my mouth was a cuss word. But then
So I'm the opposite. I never cussed. It didn't sound right to me. And I would always say it, and then somebody be like, "Oh, you don't know how to cuss." But now it just comes out, and now you can't tell me it don't sound right. You can't tell.
I look back on some of my old Facebook posts, and I be thinking like, "Ooh, I had a potty mouth."
Yeah,
I couldn't imagine doing it now. I don't want my daughter to look at me like that, for one.
right.
I mean, boys, men, because that's what I have. They hear the cussing and stuff like that. But I just want her to be ladylike, you know. Yeah. Even though she probably cuss, I don't know. I don't see it.
I don't know if my son do or not. I don't know. I heard his friends cuss, but I never really heard him cuss. Not saying he don't. He probably do. I don't know what that boy be doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she cuss when she get around her friend, but I know she just don't be like every word, like
right.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
they come out, but not like that.
Yeah, that I'm not like that. I say I'm ratchet, and then some people be like, "Stop saying that because you're really not. You're really not like that." But sometimes I can be rough around the edges.
Oh, I'm rough around it. I already know that. Yeah, I know I am rough around the edges, but I calm down a lot.
Yeah,
I calm down a lot, but it's so easy for me to just like go back there.
Especially if you make me mad, because I could be the nicest person in the world. Just don't cross me.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
Just don't. My trigger points is my babies and my family, my husband, my babies, just my family. Don't talk about my dog.
Don't talk about the dog.
Nobody in this house.
Nobody in the house. Exactly. That's how I am. That's exactly how I am. My sisters, my mom, everybody else too. Like that's I'm very protective over them. And yeah, especially my boys. My boys are my world. Because I'm a single mom, so my boys are my world, and that's just that. That's that point blank. But I'm gonna wrap it up. I thank you so much for coming on here, and I'm gonna get in touch with you a whole lot more now because we're cool, right?
Yep.
I'm like,
yes. I thought I was gonna be more nervous than what I was, but it was okay. It was okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like you and I just having a conversation. That's all. It's no, I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm asking questions because we're trying to get to know each other. But other than that, no, this is not like something like that. I just want others to get to know like what inspired you and what you do to get your designs and stuff like that, and just to inspire other young women or older women. And
Well,
that's
I
all.
don't know if I actually said it, but I think I just know what I always been like in fashion. Like when I was younger, I just wore the weirdest stuff, and my friends be like, "Is you really finna wear that?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." Anyway, it's just like I just know what I like to see on people. So that's what gave me a lot of my ideas. Like I know, like if I see something like that'll look good on my daughter, so
Mhm.
so it's that. Yeah, I hope
I
you
can
understand that,
tell.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell that you dabbled into fashion because the stuff that you make looked like it would be in a fashion magazine. It looked like
Yeah.
it would be a design that I would see in like Vogue or something like that.
Ooh, yay. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. It's not like anything regular. It's something more like what a model would wear or what an actual fashion designer. That's why I asked if you was doing this for a hobby or a business because I believe you can make a business out of it and make so much
I
money.
was trying to do the business thing and then everything just went wrong. So, I'm just feeling my way around if I want to do that again. So, I don't know.
Do whatever your heart desire.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you feel you want to do. That's that's what I had to do. I had to make that decision. And when I became disabled, I don't like that word disabled, but when I became disabled, I literally had to think like what else can I do to make some change because nobody else was just going to give me money. And I
Right.
couldn't live off of cuz I was on welfare at one point in time. I couldn't live off of $427.
Mm-hmm.
Can't live off of that. And they have this law out now that you can't be on welfare forever anyway. So you gotta
Right.
do what you gotta do. And you got this cap. They put a cap on it where they cut you off after a certain time, no matter what. No matter what you go through, they cut you off.
For real?
So yeah, here I don't know if this everywhere, but here, yeah, they give you like a 5 year gap. And that's even if you got it a long time ago, stopped, and then you get it again, they still would put it
Don't
together.
combine them. Oh,
Yes.
that's not right.
Yes. Because I almost got up to that 5 year gap. Almost got up to that 5 year gap because when I stopped work, they made me deplete all of my savings, every single thing that I had saved, everything. They made me use all that money to the point where I had nothing. I had no other choice but to beg for money from the government. So when they gave me that $427, I was able to do some things, but not a whole lot. And then I had to get help with rent because you can't pay rent with 427.
Right.
So I had to do all of that until I figured out what was the next step. And to apply for Social Security is hard. They
Mm-hmm.
deny you, especially because I was
They
young.
denied me and I'm a paraplegic.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me, Celeste.
They say, you got to prove that you're disabled because when you get disability, it's only a supplement. It's not
Mhm.
it's not an income. Like if you get a job, that'll stop, or if your husband makes a certain amount of money, that'll stop. It's not because you're disabled. It's just a supplement income.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So when my husband, start working, they's like, oh no, you can't get it anymore.
That's
We don't consider you disabled anymore. And I'm thinking like that's a stupid thing to say because I'm a paraplegic. I'm disabled. Yeah.
that's the stupidest thing in the world. That makes
Yeah.
no sense to
So
me.
when I got back on it, like at a time, they said, "Oh, now we consider you disabled," and I was thinking like, "That's stupid." Yeah.
You know what? I think it also depends on what judge you get. It depends on like a lot of different factors because I was
Mm.
denied 4 times. And I think
Wow.
sometimes they deny you just because they don't want you to get it. And some people give up. You
Mm-hmm.
give
Mm-hmm.
up. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired of it. And I looked at it as this is just not meant. Let me do what I need to do and grind.
Right.
And I'm not made to collect money from the government. That's how
Right.
I felt at one point in
Mhm.
time. Like, I'm not made to do this. I just need to work. I just need to do this. I just need to do that. And that's why I had to do things a little differently. But yeah, they're ridiculous because I had friends that applied for SSI and they still are being denied still to this day. And they
That's
have so
crazy.
many issues.
Mhm.
I just don't get it. I don't understand. My boyfriend alone, he had broke his neck and he has issues. You know, a lot of nerve damage and stuff like that. And they denied him. Like he had to learn how to walk all over again. Like, come on, are you kidding me? There's people with heart problems and they do it. But
They feel like long as you can work a job, you can work a job. Long as you
they
like
told me I
able.
could fold towels. So my doctor said I can't sit for too long, I can't stand for too long.
Right.
And I could fold towels though.
Mhm.
Like what? Okay, so I'm gonna go to Sears, right? I'm gonna go get a job at Sears, and I'm gonna fold some towels. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I can't go sit if I'm supposed to be on the floor folding towels.
Right.
So you're gonna give me a chair to go sit down, but then I can't sit too. Like, come on, y'all crazy, y'all
Mhm.
crazy.
Mhm.
There
I
are
think it's a
people
lot of
out here
people
who
that
do it.
was like getting it when they didn't need it, so that made it worse for people that need
That's
it.
what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
So now it's hard. You really got to prove that you can be like me in the wheelchair, you can't walk for real, and you the sign of disability, and they'll say no.
Yeah, right? And they still that just to me it makes no sense. But it also depends on the judge, like I said.
Yeah. Well,
'Cause
I didn't see a judge. I never saw a judge. So,
I did.
oh, that's probably because you got denied. Did you get? You got the judge yourself.
I got a judge after the fourth time and I had to appeal that last decision.
Yeah.
And that's what made me go to a judge. I had to get a lawyer and everything.
Okay. See, I never did that. I never had to do that. So I guess that's
So
good.
eventually they were like, okay, I think like come on, are you kidding me? But it is what it is. I think it also depends on the state that you're in, whatever state you're in, because
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple of people who got it just like that because they were like 700 pounds. They got it. Yeah.
Huh?
Somebody I know was like, I'm lying. He wasn't 7, but he was like 500 pounds, and he got Social
That's
Security.
a disability.
That's a disability, being fat. Actually, my doctor told me that. My
Hmm.
doctor told me he's gonna add me being obese because it was one point in time I was 360 pounds. And when I was 360, I could barely move. I could barely walk. I was in a lot of pain. I couldn't breathe. He said, I'm going to put this in your file so that, they could use that because that's a disability.
I
Being
did
obese.
not. Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know that either. My doctor told me. And then when I saw this person get it, because he got it within the year that I was trying to get it, he got
Mhm.
it just like that. He ain't had to
What?
see a judge or nothing. And he's like 500 pounds, but he's bedridden. Like he needed a person to come to his house and
That's
help.
probably why then, because he had to have help. Like,
Yeah, he needed help.
yeah, yeah.
Couldn't climb stairs. He couldn't, like, he needed to be on the first floor and stuff like that. So that matters, but I wasn't like that. I wasn't 500 pounds, but
Right.
I was 360. And then I lost that weight, and then Rona, I gained some more weight, but I'm not going back to that 300 pounds.
Right.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going back to the 300. I'm just not.
I just been snacking up everything since
Yeah,
Rona.
during this pandemic. Yeah.
Mm.
Mhm. That's exactly what happened when, because I actually got coronavirus. When
Did
I
you?
got it, yeah, I got it the end of March, like 2 weeks after my birthday.
Hmm.
I was diagnosed with it. They actually told us on Easter, the day of Easter, on a Sunday, they called us and told us we were positive because we took
Mm.
the test. It took them 7 days. So by that time, they be like, "Oh, after you stay in the house, you should be good." We we weren't. Like me and my son
Did
is.
you get sick? Like you were sick?
Oh God, see, this was in the beginning, so I guess that type of strand was very potent because we got sick.
I
Like,
got sick in like before it really came out because it came out that March, right?
yeah.
Like April. I got sick like January maybe, and I was like, I never been like sick like that, so I figured that's probably what it was before it was really out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they
Like
gave me a shot. They gave
breathe.
me a steroid shot, and I got some antibiotics and some cough syrup, and I was feeling better within 3 days.
So when we got it, it wasn't like that. It
Mm-hmm.
was so early that everybody was still not knowing what they were doing. So we had a hotline. We would call the hotline. Nobody helped. Nobody answered. We were able to get a test out of the blue because I finally was able to call like 211 to get somebody to tell us where we get a test.
Mm-hmm.
And then we finally got the test, and we didn't know what to do, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
We just basically, I prayed because it was times where I didn't want to lay down or go to sleep because I was scared. I didn't want to go to the hospital, but it was times I needed to go to the hospital, but I didn't want to go because I was scared because the news and everybody scare you. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't want to go to the hospital because I didn't want it to get worse and whatever. But I have asthma. I have autoimmune disorder, so it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad. Yeah, I had symptom on top of symptom on top of symptom. I had even stomach pains and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
do
I
you
lost my
still have like some kind of like symptoms?
long molars. Yes.
You do?
Uh-huh. I have
Did you?
fatigue still,
Mm-hmm.
and we still have breathing problems.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Did you lose your taste and smell?
Mhm.
You
For
did.
2 weeks. It came back after 2 weeks. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that day too. The day I started being able to taste and smell again. I made some candy yams, and I smelt a little bit because I put a little lemon in it. So I smelled a little bit of lemon. I was like, "Wait a minute, hold up! I smell something." I was literally in the kitchen jumping, like, "I can taste now! I can taste now!" Like a big
Wow.
kid. Because
Maybe if I didn't smell or taste, I wouldn't be eating. So
that's
what?
exactly what happened. Because I lost more weight. Because right before I got sick, I did a transformation contest, and in the transformation contest, I lost a lot of weight. So, and then to be sick right after that, I lost more weight.
Excuse me.
So I was looking the smallest I've ever been in a long time at that time because I gained it back. But I was really, 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 really doing very well. But I couldn't eat because it's almost like doing this and eating an onion and you can't taste it. I couldn't taste it.
Oh.
I couldn't taste anything. I made the Easter dinner like sitting down because I couldn't stand up. That's how sick I was.
Oh man.
But it's over
Thank God, huh?
and I'm good. And because of the experience I went through with that is the reason why I started the whole YouTube thing. So I used to do it on Facebook, but now I'm on YouTube. All right, Celeste, I can't stay here too long. I got to go.
Right? It's almost
Something
been 2
now.
hours.
But thank you so much for coming on here. I'm gonna call and I'm gonna check you out and check up on you and make sure that you're good. And we're gonna converse and talk more. Okay.
Thank you for having me.
Good one. Of course. Thank you for coming on and being so sweet. And we Pisces. I love us.
Right.
We are good. So tell your daughter I say hello and family.
She
And
ain't came back yet, but okay, I'll
I
tell her.
know, but she out there getting some snacks, maybe.
That's what she said.
Oh, that's what she said. I didn't even hear that. All right, hon. You have a good one, and I will talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody. You guys, thank you for coming on. Her information is in the description, so please go there and click on it so that you can follow her. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it if you do. And down here, if you want my graphs, if you want a graph in, my graphs are still on sale in the Etsy. So if you need a graph, it's still on sale. Check that out. And merchandise, I have merchandise in there. So if you want a merchandise, I have the shirts in there, the real crocheters. If your city or state is not there, let me know. I will put it on there for you. And I have some other stuff in there. That's Teespring's in the description. And my Etsy is in the description. And if you want to donate, that's in the description as well. Tomorrow, I am going to be on myself. It's going to be a day where I am going to teach you and do some Diva Said. That's what I'm going to do. Mentor Monday is going to be Diva Said. Or no, not Diva Said. Ask Diva. So I have some questions, some Ask Diva questions, and they're going to be graph game related. So all those questions that you have wanted to know, that's what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about how to start a graph game, how to make a graph game good. But I'm also going to go a little bit more deeper into graphing because everybody's asking, how can I graph? How can I graph? How can I do this? How can I graph a picture? How can I? I'm going to go into depth on what you need to do to graph. That's what I'm going to do. Popl. Yes. Thank you, Shay. You're the best. Popl. Popl is in the description as well. Popl is that digital business card. You don't need a business at all. But when you run into someone and they need your number or anything or your contact information, instead of typing it in, Popl is the little tiny disc that you put on the back of your phone or on your keychain, and you hit the back of somebody's phone and your information pops up. Check it in the description and below. I'm the ambassador for Popl. I'm going to give you 20% off if you use the code. And you could be able to use this digital information so that you don't have to worry about putting in all of the information. So for instance, when I slap in back of your phone, you can have an iPhone, Android, it doesn't matter. I will have an Android, you can have an iPhone, and it still works. It does not matter whose phone it is or what company you use. You can still be able to use it. You hit the back of their phone and your information will pop up on their phone. When your information pops up on the phone, it could be the Instagram, it could be your YouTube, it could be your telephone number, it could be whatever you want to give them. That's what's going to pop up on their phone. So, everything is going to be good. Everything is in the description. Just check that out. And I will see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time so we could do an Ask Diva for Mentor Monday segment. Have a good one. You need to have NFC. Well, yeah, every phone nowadays should have it. But if you don't, if you still got a flip phone, that's not going to work. NFC, but if you're able to pay with your phone, that's what that basically is. Like if you have Google Pay or what is it, Apple Pay or something like that, if you're able to do that, then yeah, that's what NFC is. So you guys have a good evening and bye. See you tomorrow, 7 p.m.